Hi everyone! Oh my god, it has been so long since I've been on this channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy. I'm here to do my 2-year anniversary on HRT video, which I promised that I would do, so here I am, because I'm a woman of my word. Y'all are gonna have to forgive the fact that I am just going to be using this mic, like, you know, I don't have a mic stand. I prefer this mic, but I don't really have a mic stand for it, so, and it's expensive out here, so inflation's not getting easy these days. Today, I am going to be looking at some of my past videos from when, you know, I was throughout my transition, even from the earliest days. I did kind of, I guess, maybe allude to this a little bit in the last one. It's crazy to me that the last video I made about being trans was a full year ago. I don't know, maybe I'll want more videos. Y'all are gonna have to forgive me for this year, honestly. I was kind of demoralized by Avatar Netflix. I still haven't watched the end of it, and I don't know if I ever am. Probably by the next season I will, but I have a bunch of videos that I haven't uploaded that were Avatar The Last Airbender reactions to the new Netflix show, and I just never uploaded them because honestly, I just wasn't really entertained. I wasn't really liking the show, and I don't really like those types of videos where I'm just sitting there and complaining about it. I mean, some of them were kind of funny, but maybe they'll get released in another form somehow, somewhere in the future. I actually have a lot of unreleased videos. So if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading, I have been making videos. I just haven't really been that confident with the end product to put it on my YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too harsh on myself. It is what it is. But that is not why we're here. We're not here to talk about Avatar: Last Airbender. We are here to talk about my transition, which has been ongoing. It's been a public spectacle at this point. You know, my viewers have chimed in. It's not that dramatic. It's really not that big. Not that dramatic. I did want to make a 200, why do I keep saying 200? 2-year video because, I don't know, I feel like these videos have been helpful for myself, honestly, like to be able to see the progress that I've made, and primarily that's really the reason why. But secondarily, for these videos to matter to other people, for them to affect other people, I mean, I think that's really cool. It's something I haven't fully really experienced in the past, you know? In that way, you know, to connect on something as personal as being trans. So it's been really just such a cool experience to get to have and to share with, I don't know, with my viewers, the ones that support me. Now, obviously, we live in a pretty fucked up world, so not everyone commenting and deciding to take their time out of their day to like comment about me and my life are very positive, which is a little insane to me. But what are you gonna do, you know? Yes, so the last 2 years has I don't regret it yet. So for all you hoping that I'm gonna go back, it's not gonna happen, bitch. But it has been more difficult, I would say. Not really because being trans itself is difficult, but because people's response and reaction to being trans is not the easiest thing ever. I mean, people are very opinionated these days. They have an opinion about trans women, even though they don't even know any trans women. It's very crazy. And, you know, it's also been difficult to have that adjustment period with people that know me, right? And who, you know, it's been hard to kind of progress with my life, move forward with my life, go by a different name, go by a different pronoun, you know, go into the world, be received as a woman, and then meet with people who I knew in the past and sort of like being taken back to that place where I'm being misgendered and stuff. And I'll be honest, the people in my life, like, there's nobody who's intentionally misgendering me. Let's just say that. Those people are out of my life. But obviously the people who I care about a lot, it's not always easy for people to adjust. And I would have thought that at 2 years it would have been better, but it's not. And I mean, to be fair, I did change my name I changed my name after the first year of my transition. If y'all are curious why my name on this channel changed, I'm sure y'all had figured it out. Just realized my fly is undone. Oh no. It's kind of ironic because I know that I had made a video early in my transition where I had said that I was comfortable with my name, why I wasn't changing my name, you know? That was kind of just a giant cope for me, not gonna lie. I decided to change my name, in fact, to the name that I said that I wasn't gonna change my name to. So it's actually pretty embarrassing that that video existed, but I took it down. You know, I mean, is it, I had an experience, you know? I was starting to live my life as a woman, and honestly, my previous name was just drawing a lot of attention to myself, because it was an unusual name for a woman, and I just didn't want to deal with that. You know, that was pretty much the only reason why I changed my name. And I think that's a fair fucking reason, you know, and it took me a lot of deciding, and this YouTube channel partially made me not want to change my name because I had built something through a brand through a different name, right? And I felt like it was going to be a huge disadvantage for me to backtrack and go back to the starting point or whatever. But, you know, who cares? Honestly, who cares? The second year in particular has been marked with a lot of changes. It's been a lot more steady for me, I would say, than the first year. The first year was very like fluctuating. We're going to see. But there was a lot of fluctuation from year 1 to year 2. But I think year 0 to year 1, I guess. But with year 1 to year 2, I feel like there's been more gradual changes. I've changed my my dosage on my estrogen. I've changed the medication I'm taking. I'm now taking progesterone, which I had been wanting to take since I started transitioning. So I'm glad that I'm now, you know, taking it. I've seen changes and I felt positive about them. You know, that's what it means to be trans, right? I would say for me that it's been a success, even if this last year has been pretty hard honestly, a lot of it has just been the fact that Avatar: Last Airbender on Netflix is not very good. I'm sorry. No shade, but I didn't have fun watching it. It was infuriating and frustrating, and then that really drains, like, wanting to make videos. Like, it really drains, like, oh great, now I have to come back to this channel and talk about how much I don't like it. I don't know. It's not really something I bring a lot of positivity with, right? But yes, don't worry. I do have videos planned about Avatar: Last Airbender. I actually have a huge video that's probably one of the longest, most intensive researched videos I ever made in my life about Avatar: Last Airbender. I'm not sure anyone wants it or asked for it, but y'all are getting it. I'm not sure when. Give me time on it. It's a thing. Yeah, I also have been thinking about making videos about other shows other than Avatar: Last Airbender, mostly shows that I really enjoy and I'm really obsessed with, not necessarily shows that I think are going to do really, really well in the algorithm. I just kind of want to make content. You know, I want to go back to why I made this channel to begin with, which was to make content that I didn't see in YouTube and see in content that I would like to exist. You know what I'm saying? Part of that is I think branching out from Avatar: Last Airbender naturally, and I think it's a healthy thing to do also. So look out for that. Specifically, if y'all want a sneak peek, I'm really been very into Lost, the TV show from 2005, I think. I'm sure some of you are like rolling your eyes, but I've been obsessed with that show basically since I was a child, and the prospect of making videos actually it is inspiring me in a way that reminds me of when I was making Avatar: Last Airbender videos. So I'm excited actually to talk about Lost and talk about all of the crazy things that happen in Lost. I'm sorry, this video, this section, I just want to update you guys, right, about what's been going on, why I've been so absent on this channel, and hopefully maybe some of the things in the future that I would like to get through. Yes, this year has been a little bit more difficult, I would say. I got my hair extensions out. That was a loss for me. Not gonna lie. Not that my hair is actually pretty nice and long now. Y'all are gonna have to forgive how you know, frizzy it is. Yes, getting hair extensions out was actually kind of a yeah, I mean, I wanted to have the confidence to be okay with it, but I really didn't. And it was mostly fine. Like, it didn't, I had the hair extensions for the time I wanted, which is the time that I needed my hair to grow out. And I got to the point where my hair had grown out. So it was time to take them out, right? But I guess it just going from having really long, nice hair as a trans woman and then going from having like a little short, like little cut, it was demoralizing. I just have to keep reminding myself that it's only been 2 years and that I'm still very much in the baby phase of being a transgender woman, and it's gonna be hard, you know. And like a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the fear I have, like leaving the house or like people perceiving me, like that is sort of just a natural occurrence, and it's not really reflective of reality, right? I have to kind of keep reminding myself that these experiences, this feeling of like people are looking at me, I'm being clocked, it's usually not the case, like most of the time. Just being honest. At least it doesn't seem so. And, I will say that the internet is a very rancid place. It is somewhere where you're going to believe there is a complete different perspective. And then when you leave the actual internet and go into the real world, it gives you a whole different perspective. It makes you realize like people are not the way that they are online in real life. Most people, they're cool. They don't care that I'm trans. They don't even seem to notice that I'm trans, not gonna lie. And I don't go out of my way telling people. So it's sort of a situation. I mean, anyone could really find this channel. Anyone really could, anyone in my life, sort of unpack it. But I think for the most part, I'm doing all right. Even if, I'd be having anxiety about it, especially when I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup. But you know what? I think that's not an entirely unnatural or unusual experience for women. So I kind of just keep reminding myself that I'm good. Nobody's looking at me. Nobody cares. People fully don't care. They don't. I mean, really, they don't. Yeah, and if people are looking at me and they are like clocking me, it's because they're clocking me for being a beautiful woman. Sorry. Anyway. We're going to go back to this in chronological order. That means I am going to look at my boy self. And if y'all are not comfortable with that, I don't know why y'all wouldn't be comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable with it, so y'all should be comfortable, but whatever. Maybe skip ahead. I don't know. But yes, we're going to look. I mean, these are videos that are on my channel also, which I have fully thought and considered and decided not to delete these videos because, first of all, I mean, it's a part of my past, right? Like, I don't think I need to hide that. I don't feel like it really matters that these videos exist of me, right? People can go and they can, whatever, make nasty comments or whatever they want to say about whatever. I don't care. But, I'm not ashamed of who I am and I'm not ashamed of where I came from. So, period. I'm not ashamed of the way I used to be. And I'm not ashamed of who I am now. Okay, let's watch this. This first one is, I picked this one because I like my outfit. Not really because of the content in the video, but it's just a good, you'll see how I started. Okay, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch some of these videos. We're going to be starting from the very, very, very beginning. We're going to be looking at, well, not the very beginning. This was only a few months before I transitioned, but we're going to be looking at my pre-trans self, no makeup, boy mode, all the testosterone in the world. Let's look. Let's observe. Today, we're going to be ranking all of the firebenders in Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. As always, I have to start with a few ground rules. I feel like my voice was a lot deeper here. I think my voice has had a few different evolutions. We're gonna see. Let's not comment. It's embarrassing. I was seeing a vocal coach for transitioning. It's expensive, so I no longer see them. But I would say, yes, voice is a hard thing for trans women. LOL. But I would say my voice, even without me thinking really necessarily about it, it has definitely gotten more feminine than this person right here. But yeah, let's look. Let's see. I will say that. I looked cute. It's hateful. I was a cute looking boy, not gonna lie. I mean, that was someone's younger brother for real. Like that is some twink. And I fully that look was a look for me. I thought I ate that. I was like, I still own those earrings. Those earrings are good. Those earrings are good. But and I own that beret, but you'd never see me wear it. And I never wore that. Like, I wore that for this video, and that's pretty much the only time I wore this beret. I was going for looks on this channel. I'm just gonna say that. But yes, I mean, as you can see, I was still like obviously very much a twink, very feminine. Like, I don't know. I was very gay. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's cute. I chose this video just because it was for the outfit, pretty much. I think I ate this outfit. Let's be honest, I ate it. But this is cute. This is cute. This was this is my every firebender ranked. These videos. This is really what launched me into making Avatar videos. I had no idea where this would end up, but yeah, maybe I'll remake this video with a new ranking because it's been over 2 years, I think, at this point. Yes, over 2 years. Oh. And I think I have different opinions now, but I don't know. I also have to say that during this time, I think this is in April is when this video came out. In 2022 is when it came out. Yes. So this was only a few months before I came out. Honestly, I was fully still believing and thinking and considering that I was trans like the entire time up until this point. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I see sometimes, haters because, but they'll come back to these videos and be like, wow, you were so whatever. Like I was miserable. I was sad and lonely and depressed because I could not be myself. So looking back and seeing this person, like, I think that he would be really proud of me, not gonna lie. So it's cool to see. I mean, sorry, I'm not supposed to misgender myself, but how cute. I looked cute. I don't care. I ate. Maybe not this list. Maybe this list isn't the tea, but I hate this outfit. I'm just gonna assume, okay,
that you already read the title, so I think we're all
this is
on
my
the same
coming
page
out
at
as
this
trans
point.
video.
But I guess I should just explain a little bit. Obviously now I am identifying as a woman, as transgender. I don't know. I've been hesitant to make this video, and it's honestly very scary and like nerve-wracking because I don't know how my audience is like gonna take this.
I'm gonna pause it. Listen, this is so cute. I honestly am really endeared to like this person, in my life. I was so early in my transition. This was the only the only thing that was keeping me alive. Was being able to like express myself in this way. And I know people look back on this and whatever. I mean, at the time people were looking at this and were cringing and thought I looked disgusting and wanted to like make fun of me and call me the most disgusting human being on planet Earth and that I should kill myself. But at the time, like, good on me for braving that, like, because I don't know. I just look back on this and I just am really endeared to this person. She's really cute. She cute. There's nothing wrong with the way she looked. Period. Haters, die. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm always like, when I see trans women shaming other trans women for the way that they look, it's so unusual to me because, girl, we know where you started. Like, LOL, we know how you began, and it was not as a woman. You come out of the womb with false eyelashes, bitch. You came out looking like a man, and there was a transition and there was an effort being made. Why would you try to push someone down making that same effort? It's crazy. It's the pick me. It's the security of selling out to the power structure, right? But yes, I would say that I was most vulnerable in my life at this point. Like, looking back, I was such an it was so early for me. I really didn't I wasn't even on HRT at this time. Let's just say that. I wasn't even on HRT. I had come out as trans without ever. And I know a lot of my trans friends like tell me the complete opposite, that they were on HRT for like a full year before ever telling anyone they were trans. So for me, I was so sure that I was trans that once I figured it out, it was like I had to let I don't care how embarrassed I would be or whatever I thought at the time. I just had people had to know. And also at this point, it was really a moment for me of either I was going to make this video and come out on my channel, or I was going to delete my YouTube channel. Like, those are really the only two options I had, because I was going to be transition. I was going to be trans. I was going to be transition. What? I was going to transition regardless of what other people were going to think about it. And so it was really more of an opinion of what did I want out of this video, out of this channel. And it kind of forced my hand in a little bit, because like I kind of had to come out if I wanted to continue doing what I was doing. But I'm glad I did. It was rough for the first couple of months, not gonna lie. It was pretty rough. I don't know if any of y'all remember that, but yeah, I'll say that she cute. We love her. Early in the transition. Look how long my hair has gotten, bitch. Oof. But yes, I had gotten my hair cut. Like, probably. Do you want to hear some tragedy? Let's hear some trauma. Let me unpack some trauma for y'all. When I had come out, I had talked about it in this video, or actually in other videos, that I had come out of a long-term relationship, and really the circumstances were that I'd been in a long-term relationship my partner at the time decided that he was going to leave, like, and move back with his parents. So I really had no option other than to move back with my parents. We were still in a relationship, even though it was long distance for a long time, but eventually we broke up. And that was basically like one of the catalysts that brought me to transitioning, was that I started to actually analyze what I wanted from my life, why I was in this relationship, why I was making YouTube videos. Now that I was making YouTube videos, how people were perceiving me, if I liked that people were perceiving me a certain way, and all of those questions culminated to me realizing really that I had to transition, right? And that it wasn't really an option. It was just something that I had to do. And I'm so fucking glad I did. I'm so glad that I had the bravery to come up and make this video, you know? I mean, if I hadn't, I wouldn't be making this video now. So, you know, as busted as I might look, whatever you want to say, like, I look at this girl and I think, you had so much courage. And look, I still have this key. I still have that key necklace right here. I'm still wearing it because, it holds sentimental value to me, you know. This video holds sentimental value. I'm glad that I get to see it, and you know, the people who are nasty to me, who cares? They're irrelevant, you know. And also, I had not expected at all the amount of support I would get. You know, I hadn't expected at all that people would come and, like, you know, relate to me or be proud of me, or like see that this was such a difficult thing and that they were so happy for me to be living my truth. Like, you know, I really, when I say I didn't expect that at all, I was thinking I was gonna lose, like, followers, right? And since this video, I mean, I've gained more followers than I had ever had up to this point, you know what I'm saying? So I had nothing to fear. It was I was only gaining from this, so period. Also, those glasses, I still have those glasses because I'm broke. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something really different than what I usually do. I usually just make, like, Avatar Last Airbender content, but I really wanted to make, like, an update video to my coming out as trans video, because honestly, I didn't think I was going to get, like, as much positive comments and as much support as I got on that video. And it really meant a lot to me that, you know, so many people were supportive, and also that a lot of people were telling me of their experiences, and you know, it really touched me. And in that video, like, I kind of said that I was gonna just not talk about it anymore. Okay, so this was my first 100 days on HRT, right? So the last video it was before I was starting HRT. That was in August. I consider that, like, my coming out day was August 14th, which is when I uploaded that video, but I had come out to my personal life before that. But right, I hadn't even been on estrogen. Like, again, I was just so, like, I wasn't even sure what was going to happen next. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get estrogen, right? But yeah, now, you know, I still was like, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna wear a full face of makeup, a dress. Like, I went the whole route because I felt like I had to, right? Anyway, so this is now 100 days after I had started HRT, which was, I think, 100 days after October 1st. So I think it was in, like, January, right? This was a great, I don't know, this was an interesting time in my life. I'm gonna be honest, this was a very rough time. Like, this was pretty rough for me, because at this point I was on estrogen. I knew I was trans. I knew I wanted to be a woman. I knew I wanted for people to address me as a woman. I knew I wanted to dress as a woman. I knew I wanted to wear makeup. I knew like, not that all those things make you a woman. I know people are going to twist what I say and call me and say whatever, but those are the things I wanted to do, right? And I knew that I would be judged very harshly for leaving the house looking the way I looked in this video. And so I never did, right? I would avoid leaving the house. And if I did have to leave the house, I would just fully go as a boy out into my life. And that's a really demoralizing, I know a lot of people out there who do that, right? It's so demoralizing, like, but you just gotta keep holding on to the next day, because eventually you'll make it out of this, right? Like, you know, we'll see me get through this. But at this point, I was so like, you could hear how insecure I was in the last video, and in this, I mean, last video I was terrified, but in this video I was also very terrified, very insecure. Like, my personality was not really shining. I don't feel like shining through. It was more like my panic and my fear. But you know, my makeup was improving. Well, just, I mean, it was still, oh, my eyebrows were crazy. Oof, oof. Um, you know, it was early in my transition. So yeah, my hair was also very short because I had cut my hair like right before I had come out as trans. So great idea on that. Really great idea on that part. I was trying everything. I think up until like me accepting the fact that I was trans, I was trying everything to like live my life as a boy, right? And it wasn't working, bitch. It wasn't working. It wasn't happening for me. So that's why my hair was so short. Also, you can see that like like this side of my hair, I think, yeah, like it was this side was shorter or was longer than this side, right? The reason for that is because I had so much anxiety. I would touch the side, like this part of my hair. I would just go like this. I would just go like this all the time, like every day, just do this because it was like a fidgety thing. Like, I don't know. I don't do that anymore. I wonder if, I think it's because once I got my hair extensions, I just stopped doing it. I don't know what it was. But, yes, so part of my hair literally like was shorter than the other part. It was so embarrassing. But I was just having a lot of anxiety. I was having a lot of, you know, and that wasn't my priority, was taking care of my hair, right? Anyway. I will say also at this time, it was rough. Like it was not easy for me. I felt really insecure. I really, honestly, a lot of the time I was feeling really depressed. I was feeling really suicidal, and you know, I'm really glad that I got through this, you know, looking back. And to be honest, like, look at this girl. You know, I like that top. I don't have it anymore. It got doused in black ink. But I don't know how, but it had black ink all over it. It was ruined. But I love this top. It's so cute. But I don't have those earrings anymore either. Sorry, I'm reminiscing. The way I'm reminiscing, you know, I look cute in my own way. Fuck you. I don't know why I'm assuming y'all are haters. All right, so let's watch. This is like probably the weirdest video I've ever made in my life. Girl, fully it was not the weirdest video ever. You have made weirder videos, and you will probably make weirder videos. Trust me, I have some plans. Yes, I got extensions. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm sure you guys noticed something different about me. I'm not wearing my glasses. No, just kidding. I have super long hair. It's crazy. Like, you guys, I got hair extensions. Round of applause. And the way I just can't stop touching them. Oh my god. Yes, but I do think they look pretty good if I say so myself. Honestly, I was really nervous, but it came out so good. And I feel like I had to make like a video dedicated to my hair. I know that's so dramatic, but like, I just felt like it'd be really weird if I just came onto this channel and my hair was completely different. I feel like a lot of you guys would be like questioning and freaking out. But yes, it's extensive. I don't think anyone would have, probably nobody would have cared or noticed. People probably would have complimented me, but I made this video because I was so excited. I felt so happy after this. Like, it was like night and day my life before and after getting hair extensions. And I know that's crazy to say, but it really was, because I had always, like I explained in this video, I'd always wanted long, beautiful hair, but I was always pressured to cut my hair, right? And I also had this thing where I felt like I couldn't grow my hair out because it would get to a certain, like, basically the length that you saw in the last video, and I'd be like, this looks so horrible, it looks so ugly. Like, I'm also just like, you know, stroking it in a way that makes it like fall out because I have so much anxiety. So for me, it was like getting these hair extensions was so exciting. It felt so happy. Like, I felt so like I finally felt like I could be myself, you know? So, you know, I'm really happy with the hair extensions. I'm happy that I got them. I'm happy that I got to experience that. You know, I feel very few people get to experience like a transformation, like from night and day like that. And to look in the mirror and feel so like transformed, to feel so happy, to feel so secure with yourself, to feel like, oh my God, I'm finally like that beautiful woman that I always felt like I was, you know? And whatever, y'all are probably still hating on me even with my hair extensions, but you know, it brought me the confidence so that I could take this look into the real world and like feel like nobody was going to clock me. If they were going to clock me, it didn't matter. Like, I truly had like a huge spike in confidence after this occurred, and because of my hair extensions, I was more confident to go out and like meet people, and you know, now I have friends that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for these hair extensions. So like, I'm so happy that this happened for me. Yeah, so hair extensions, maybe that's something you look at. They might change your life, bitch. Okay, here we have 200 days on HRT. Let's watch this. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is. So I'm excited because today is my 200th day on HRT. I did one of these videos when I reached 100 days on HRT, and I would really like to do this just moving forward because I think it's fun to document these things, and it's like a significant event that happened. I've been 200 whole days on HRT. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, the next one I'll do probably won't be for another like 6 months though, because I don't want to do one for 300 days and then do one for a year. I'd rather just do one for...
Let's talk about that. I mean, this is a 30-minute long video. Holy shit! I all of my videos end up being so fucking long because I just cannot stop blabbing. But oh look, I felt so cute. I like, you can see how much more confidence like having hair extensions gave me. Also my makeup was getting a lot better. Like you know, I think I was starting to really like understand my style, understand like the kind of girl that I wanted to be, I guess, for lack of a better term. And for lack of a better term, girl, that is the only term to call myself. But yeah, I don't know. I was so much more happy like with hair extensions. I don't know. And now that I got them removed, like, it was sad. It was a sad moment, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll talk about it. I don't know. Not like how cute. I don't know. And this girl, like I feel like finally, like I could finally be the person I was. You know what I'm saying? Like before this, I had so much, I struggled so much, like just being myself and like going out and being confident, like wearing the stuff I wanted to wear, you know, having my hair the way I wanted to, doing my makeup the way I wanted to. Like I was really insecure about like putting my hair into a ponytail, right? Because I had such short hair at the time. Like I was like, people are going to judge me for my little short ponytail, which is so stupid. But so like even just getting my hair extensions to be able to like put my hair in a ponytail felt so, it was so affirming. Like it was such a, you know, and fuck y'all. I survived that. I really, like, there was a moment before I had my hair extensions where it was getting pretty dark, and I, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of holding on because there is something on the other side that you don't even realize, you know. And now my hair extensions are gone. It's okay. It's fine. Ooh, yes, but 200, I would say that I look pretty good for 200 days. Now that I'm looking, I know a lot of girls who are 200 days on their HRT and have not looked this good a day in their lives, which, not to be hateful, but I'm, you know, it's not like I'm the most attractive, most beautiful, most gorgeous, unclockable woman, but I truly, you know, I think I looked pretty good. And I think I was so hard on myself all the time. I was always so hard on myself. And for me to be 200 days on HRT, like not even a full year and looking like this, I was doing all right. It was fine. I was finally starting to like be consistently passing in the world and, you know, being perceived as a woman. But yeah, anyway. Whew, okay. Okay, finally we have my 1 year on HRT video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is... It's been a very long time since again, another dead name from me.
It's been since the beginning of the summer. And
also, I don't know, I think I looked cuter in the last video than this one. I feel like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with my makeup and the lighting in this video, but it was not the best. Also, I don't know if this top is... I don't really be wearing this top anymore. I feel like this top is not... It doesn't do things for me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll disagree. But I just didn't really like the way I looked at this video. This video was very like put together when I made this, because it was my 1 year. I honestly was having so much happening in my life. There was so many things happening all at once. But I was like, I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna look, and I loved that glitter like blue eyeshadow, which now I'm looking back, I'm like, clown girl. But I loved it. I thought I looked so feminine, and whatever, bitch, I did. Fuck you. I fucking did. But this was, I think about a month, but it was about a month before I got my hair extensions out. You can see even like, oh my God, you can see the choppiness in my hair extensions. It's because my hair is getting so long at that point, right? But I was, again, you know, I was feeling pretty confident. I was feeling pretty happy. Again, this is also before I changed. This was like right before I changed my name. After this video, I'm pretty sure like I might have even been going by Brandy at this point, but for my video, I named myself for fucking some reason, because I wasn't sure, I guess. Rough, you know. I don't know. It's a weird video. This has always been such a weird video. These videos have always been so fucking weird, but I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for making it this long. You know what? How many girls can say that they made it that fucking long on HRT? I get to say that. And here I am a whole year later. It's crazy to me that I'm a year after this point. Because this girl feels so, like, that feels more recent to me than, like, at this point I felt about, you know, my first day on HRT, right? It feels like there's been, the 2 years has been shorter than the 0 to 1 year. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. Let's see what I have to say. September. So yeah, it's been quite a long time, but I really, really wanted to make this video because if you're watching this, then I have reached my 1 year mark on HRT. Hold your applause. This year has been such a roller coaster. It's been crazy. Pity. I said that last year in 2022, but 2023 has also been. It's crazy. I feel like, you know what, looking back on this, I look so much more feminine now. Like, it's probably because I've gained a lot of weight since this video. I've gained like, I want to say like 30 pounds since this video, which is great. I'll be honest. Listen. We're going to talk about weight for a second with estrogen. Firstly, I would like to say that estrogen is a completely normal thing to start gaining weight. And if you could start gaining weight on estrogen, that is healthy. It is normal. Like, don't panic. Like, I have had some adjusting from like weight gain and having to buy new clothes and having to buy new jeans and feeling very insecure because I can't fit into the things that I used to be able to fit into. But honestly, it's really feminized me, to be honest. Like, that sounds crazy, but yeah, eating and eating right, getting some weight, it's helped. But the first year on HRT, like 0 to 1 year, I actually had a huge weight loss, like my initial, and it might have been, I don't know, it might have just been a bunch of different factors, but I had actually like started like losing a lot of weight. Back to like the point that I was like the lightest I had been since I'd been in high school, basically. So that felt, I mean, it feels good to lose weight, like, you know, and I wasn't exactly feeling super confident about my body weight before. Like, I had been in a long-term relationship where I had, you know, kind of let myself go. That's what happens when you're in a relationship, right? So, you know, I felt fat, which is crazy to say, but that's how I felt. And so then when I like started estrogen and started losing weight, it was kind of like affirming. It made me feel kind of good. But after you get to like the year mark, you're going to start eventually with estrogen somehow, some way, you're going to start gaining weight. It just is what's inevitable. It's what happens. I mean, you need hip, you need ass, and that shit comes from somewhere. It comes from gaining weight. So, and titty, don't forget titty. Like, you're not going to, like, those things aren't going to happen if you don't gain weight. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, like, people have very unhealthy body standards. Don't be afraid of gaining weight. It's fine. It's a normal thing. It's a normal process. And I think it's really feminized me, not gonna lie. And I mean, the estrogen also has helped. I've been taking progesterone now. Like, I think it's helped. Yeah, I don't know. This video is whatever. Like, if you really want to know what I was gonna say in this video, we could go back and watch it, right? But yes, what do I feel after watching all that? I don't know. I feel proud of myself. Is that fair? Am I allowed to feel proud of myself? I feel proud that I got that far. I feel proud that I didn't let people tear me down. I feel proud that I was able to withstand some of that stuff, and that I'm still here. And look at my nails; they look great. They're fucking dollar store ones. They're from Walgreens. But yes, I would say that I feel like, you know, I feel a lot better than I used to, you know, and I would say I still struggle a lot about being perceived, especially when I don't have makeup on, or when I do my makeup and I'm like, I did that horribly, which happens. It's inevitable. You can't always do makeup amazingly, but you know, when I'm going out, I'm not wearing my makeup, I feel so like, oh no, people are gonna clock me. But you know, I would say like I have to continuously remind myself that I am early in my transition. Like, I am only 2 years in my transition, which is kind of crazy to say. Like, which is 2 years is nothing. Like 2 years is absolutely nothing. I fucked around for way longer than 2 years. I have wasted way more time than just 2 years. So I keep feeling like, I'm only 2 years. I'm a baby. Like, I need to not judge myself so harshly, and we're all on different trajectories, right? So, but at this moment, at this time, I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident, and I'm so excited to start going into year two. I'm so excited to see what I look like in 3 years. Like, I really am. Like, because I just know, like, once you get past that 1 year, like, it's only like, it's like victory lapped every time. Every year the changes are going to be like gradually more subtle. Like, I definitely had way more changes in the first year than year 1 to 2, but in terms of, I don't know, I mean, I also feel like I got very feminine in the last year. So I think you kind of, there's a lot of big changes, then it trickles down a little bit and you get less and less and less, but they really start to add up. Like, it starts to add up on top of each other. So what I will say is that if you're early in your transition, I know a lot of you started around the same time I did, or maybe a little bit later than me, maybe you're just starting now. You will get there. Like, you will get there. It takes everyone different amount of time. We all are in different starting points. It's not a fair life that we live in, right? But I look at people all the time and I feel super jealous about their results, right? I think I have to constantly remind myself that I'm on my own journey, and it doesn't matter like what people compare me, like how people will compare me to other people, or how I will compare myself to other people. It matters that I'm comparing myself to the past version of myself, like I just did, and I feel a lot more confident now than I did even a year ago, right? And so I'm excited to see like the person I am in 3 years. I hope it's I hope it's good. It will be, bitch. It will be. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, leave a like, leave a subscription. I will have more videos in the future. I promise you. Y'all hang in there. I feel so, I'm sorry. Hang in there. I will definitely be getting some new Avatar videos. I talked about this already. That Avatar video is going to be deranged, and I'm excited for it. I also have some other videos planned, and maybe I'll do one for, like 2.5 years? I don't know. I decided to just do one for 2 years after 1 year because I felt like the changes weren't I didn't have really as much to say after a year and a half, or after, I guess, like what would be like 500 days or 400 days. I didn't feel like there was super a lot more to say versus what I had said. My 100, also my 1 year anniversary on estrogen, like that video was so full of rage and anger, and I live for it because, to be honest, girl, go off, pop off. But also, I was at that point really feeling it, letting things affect me, like, and I think I'm starting to learn to let that go. So, tip for you. Anyway, I don't know why I just keep rambling, but if you like this video, go ahead, leave a like, leave a subscription, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.